Your computer can have a fast processor, plenty of RAM, even a powerful SSD, and still struggle with games, video editing, or 3D work, because all visual power lives in one place, the graphics card. Today we're explaining every major graphics card generation, what problem each one solved, and why modern GPUs look nothing like their ancestors. No specs overload, no hype, just clarity. Think of the GPU as an artist. At first, it could only draw lines, then shapes, then textures, then lighting. And now, it simulates reality itself. Each generation didn't just get faster, it learned new skills. That's the key idea to keep in mind. The first graphics cards weren't graphics cards. They were display adapters. Their only job was to show text, green text, black background, no images, no colors, no animation, because computers were tools, not visual machines. As software became visual, this wasn't enough, so graphics had to evolve. Next came 2D graphics cards. They could draw windows, icons, menus, scroll bars. This made graphical operating systems possible. Windows, Mac OS, early Linux desktops. Because drawing was handled by hardware, everything felt smoother. This is when the GPU began doing work instead of the CPU. Resolution improved. Colors arrived. First thousands, then millions. Games finally looked colorful. Photos appeared correctly. Monitors evolved alongside GPUs. But everything was still flat. No depth, no realism. That problem led to the next leap. This is where gaming changed forever. Early 3D cards introduced polygons, depth. Perspective games became worlds instead of pictures. But early 3D cards were separate add-ons. You needed a 2D card and a 3D card. Messy, expensive, confusing. So manufacturers merged them. Now one card handled everything. Desktop, games, video. This made GPUs mainstream. PC gaming exploded, but realism was still limited. Lighting was fake. Textures were simple. The next generation fixed that. These GPUs followed strict steps: geometry, textures, lighting. Everything happened in a fixed order. Developers couldn't change how lighting worked, but performance skyrocketed. Games became smoother. 3D worlds grew larger, yet creativity was constrained. That limitation forced a revolution. This was massive. GPUs gained programmable shaders. Developers could now control lighting behavior, surface appearance. Effects like water and metal games suddenly looked cinematic. Skin reflected light. Shadows softened. Materials felt real. This is where GPUs became flexible computing machines. Earlier GPUs had separate units, vertex shaders, pixel shaders. This wasted resources. Unified shaders solved that. Any unit could do any task. Efficiency increased. Performance scaled better. This architecture still exists today because it works. Monitors became sharper. 1080p became normal. Textures became massive. GPUs adapted with more memory, wider memory buses, faster pipelines. This is when VRAM started to matter. Not just raw power, but data access. GPUs aren't just for graphics anymore. They're parallel processors, thousands of small cores, perfect for video encoding, scientific simulations, AI workloads. This shifted GPUs into data centers, not just gaming PCs. The GPU became a compute engine. Many people think GPUs are only for games. They're not. Most modern AI animation and simulations exist because of GPUs. That's why demand exploded. Modern GPUs focus on balance, graphics, compute, efficiency, power consumption. They handle high resolutions, complex scenes, massive worlds. Games are no longer limited by geometry, they're limited by realism, which leads us to the biggest leap yet. Ray tracing simulates light behavior, real reflections, accurate shadows, global illumination. Instead of tricks, GPUs calculate how light actually moves. This was impossible in real time before. Dedicated ray tracing cores changed that. Games look closer to movies than ever. Modern GPUs now include AI hardware. used for upscaling, noise reduction, frame generation. This allows higher performance without raw power increases. AI fills the gaps. Efficiency improves. Visual quality increases. This is a quiet revolution. Here's the truth. Generation matters more than brand. Newer GPUs often outperform older high-end cards because features matter, support matters, efficiency matters. Buying the most powerful card isn't always smart. Buying the right generation is. Laptop GPUs evolve separately, focused on power efficiency, heat management, battery life. Modern mobile GPUs rival older desktops. This made gaming laptops viable and portable creation possible. Integrated GPUs used to be terrible. Now they are capable. Video playback, light gaming, creative work. Modern CPUs include GPUs powerful enough for daily use. Dedicated GPUs are no longer mandatory for everyone. Workstation GPUs prioritize stability, precision, certified drivers used in engineering, medical imaging, film production. Same architecture, different optimization, reliability over raw speed. Today's GPUs are incredible, but diminishing returns exist. Beyond a point, performance gains shrink. Power usage increases. Costs explode. Not everyone needs the latest generation. Balance matters. The future isn't just faster GPUs. It's smarter ones, more AI, better efficiency, deeper realism, less brute force, more intelligence. Graphics cards didn't just get stronger, they got smarter, more flexible, more realistic, from drawing text to simulating reality. Now you know how graphics card generations actually evolved.